it is, YouTube? Welcome back to Whose Man Is This? It is your host, Bobby Scover. We are going to bring to you more stories. This time, I will be doing 5 stories. 5 individual stories from around the world to show the craziness of humanity and why it needs to be yeeted from the face of the universe. So, starting with number 1, let's kick things off real quick. Story time. China had a civil war. Taiwan broke off. Civil war is over. China's like, come back. Taiwan was like, no! Okay, so story time over. So, of course, with the state of current events, everybody's looking for face masks. China, of course, they've been using face masks, for those that don't know. And also, in addition, most of the stuff made in China, because China wants the one world China, policy. Some stuff that comes from China isn't really China, it's made in Taiwan, because China intercepts it. But a lot of stuff you see made from China, made from Taiwan. So Taiwan, what they have done to make sure to separate themselves to set up mainland China is they have their face mask with the Taiwanese flag on it. So if they have ran out of face masks, in order to use an accurate face mask, they're wearing the flag of Taiwan.
Got him!
That is trolling at its best. I know, we got the internet trolls, they do their thing, but you can't get any better than this type of troll. It's governments trolling each other. It is the peak of the epitome of trolling. I don't think there's no one in the world that could do a better troll job than this. So at number 2, we're going to switch things up a bit, but we're still going to keep talking about China. You know how this global pandemic has affected everybody. It's changed the face of a lot of what we know as the standard. But the same goes for the environment as well. Because of this pandemic, people being unable to go out like they should, pollution has gone way down. They have found that last year, this time, China had a huge amount of pollution. China has so much pollution, way more than the United States of America, which is surprising to a lot of people. But because they haven't been able to go out, they have to stay in, and nobody's really using their cars or transportation. They're just staying indoors. Even some of the plants that require an excess amount of pollution to be put out, there's nobody out there because they're trying to stop the transmission. So pollution has gone down dramatically, especially last year. This time looks nothing like this year, this time in terms of pollution. It has actually been amazing for the environment. I know it's been a nightmare for the world as far as the population of us humans, but it's been amazing for the environment. I mean, just take things where you can get them. It's a silver lining. And at number 3, here in the United States of America, we've had a really bad hit to the economy due to people losing jobs, people not able to go to work, or people also getting sick. And of course, if some companies aren't able to do their job, employees not able to come in, they're able to help and do things for other companies such as electricity, food, and such like. So the United States, or rather the federal government of the United States of America, decided to put out a stimulus package that would inject some, life to try to help keep our economy from completely crumbling.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Throughout this time period, at least for a couple of months, or even maybe just a month, depending on how much you're getting. Well, there is this company that had this plan to dock the pay for their workers who were getting these stimulus checks.
What do you mean?
Sit the fuck down.
What type of bastard do you have to be that you decide that this is the way to go? That you say, I'm going to take your check, since the government is going to be giving you something, I'm going to dock the amount that I'm supposed to be giving you.
I hope the you do. You'll be a dead son of a I tell you.
This company, for the most part, had this concept that somebody needs to look out for the little guy, us, the employer. No, the employer is supposed to be looking out for the little guy, the employee, no matter how large or small your company is. But so the way this got out, one of the employees put this information anonymously, sent it out to the news station. They also did not mention the company's name. It was anonymous. Everything was anonymous. And then the only reason the company apologized because they started getting hammered, which, and all rightfully so, they decided to go back and say, yeah, we're not going to do this. Now, but it's only because they got outed. Because if they really cared about what they were really doing, they wouldn't have done this in the first place. Because that's just, that's an entire, it's an amazing level of greed. But before we move on to the next one, here's a message for Randy Pitchford.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
You.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
It's
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
dumb.
All right, up at number 4, we're going to take a look at some homemade masks people have made because of the shortage of available face masks, because of hoarding and just general running out of face masks. I'm not going to say anything. You're just going to look.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Why?
I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't understand.
Bruh.
Boy.
What?
He needs some milk.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Stop it. Get some help.
And at number 5 for the final story of this video. So we do know that we've had a shortage of many things, water, paper towels, milk, a bunch of things have gone short. And so I'm gonna give credit to where credit is due. I got this from Boar Panda because they just compiled all of it together. There are a whole slew of people, and I'm gonna show you just these hoarders that have just taken as much toilet paper as possible. You don't need nowhere near the amount of toilet paper that these people have. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's not what we're going to talk about. By the way, if you're one of the people that hoarded all this toilet paper, I hope one of those rolls is a surprise roll of sandpaper.
Hallelujah.
Seriously. But it's this one posted by a Twitter user, What's Up Bosh? What's Up Boosh? Whereas this woman who had 5 pallets of toilet paper this guy who had 5 pallets of toilet paper that he's using to restock the shelves at his store. The woman starts yelling and talking about, oh my God, are you proud of yourself? Only to, then for the guy to show his name tag, revealing that he's restocking the shelves.
Boy, if you don't get
You I don't know, you can't possibly, I was about to say you can't possibly be this stupid, but this is episode 2 and I've got plenty more I can talk about. There's going to be more than just these episodes. So far, I've just been talking to stuff related to coronavirus. I'm probably going to do that for quite some time because I have not run out of stories. I'm pretty sure I could get at least 20 episodes of this because of this. But this is the world now. This is the world. So I apologize that it took as long as it did to come out. I actually had something planned that was going to drop on Sunday, but due to state of current affairs, I actually had some people that I was pretty close to that also died due to the coronavirus and the epidemic itself. I know some people are going to be like, that's what you get for making jokes, making light of a situation. But if you knew the people that I'm talking about, they still would have told me to go ahead and keep making jokes. It's not a matter of having fun at someone's expense. It's a matter of, in times of sadness, still trying to find some happiness, because you keep being that cycle of just being sad and depressed about the sadness and depression that's around you. Then you can run yourself into a pit that you might never escape from and cause yourself more damage. So I hope for those that watch this, I hope you got some enjoyment out of this. I'm gonna try to keep pushing. Like I said, I really did mean it. I got plenty of content for this that can keep going for several episodes. It's been Bob Scover. Like, share, subscribe, and keep it gaming with you.